Sunny here. It's only 38 degrees, but I am going for a walk. And I'm going to have you come with me. So let's go. Let's see, I think it's good. Okay. We have a great show for you today. Let's see, which way do I want to go? Let's go this way. The show that we have today, Brad and Robin on Unveiling the Truth 333. We are talking with Morgan Lynn today. She is so great. She's going to be fun. And I think we're just going to let her go and talk. So, anyway, here's my little car. It's cold. Anyway, let's see, get back on the sidewalk. And we are super excited for the year coming up. Okay, I'm not sure what was going on. So anyway, StreamYard juice, and so my computers were new, but I didn't have the capacity, so now we got a turbo computer to help me so we can stream. Very excited about that. Very excited to go live so we can talk to you guys. Let's see here. I live in a country of trucks. You live in Idaho, you have a truck. Brr, it is cold out here. You can hear the crows. So it's just not a very pretty time of year, but we have no snow. Super cool. I will have a cold year as long as we don't have any snow. So, let's see, where is it going? Anyway, Morgan Lynn will be great. Next week's going to be great. Have a little intuitiveness for next week. The year 2026. It has a hidden meaning, the year of the horse. It's going to be the year of the fiery horse, not just the horse. And Brad and I are going to cover that. And Brad's intuitive too. And so we're going to kind of pull together. And then I am going to channel probably my guide next weekend on the 4th and see what she has to say. Instead of for me just throwing out predictions, let's just talk about the year. And because I think you guys are ready for 2026. I'm kind of excited because I think this is what we've been prepared for. We have worked years, I swear, since 2020. We've worked 5 years to be prepared for 2026. And some of you will understand that meaning. Oh, look at that. Look at that. They painted a shark. Hold on. I got distracted. Look at that. Interesting. It looks like they use this for work or something. It's a lodge. Huh. There's a house there. Okay. So, we're ready, guys. We are so ready that it's time. It's time to get moving, get going. The people, not the government. The government is nothing. Our government's a void. They're empty. Everything they say is empty. And the only thing that we have seen through our government is a little movement here and there. But to be honest with you, the cost of living is ridiculous. And I feel the pinch. Even when I go mail packages, if it's not Etsy, if it's just regular mail. I sent 3 small packages the other day. It was $28. $28 for 3 little packages. I went, oh, it's crazy. That was just crazy. So, I think it's going to be kind of a year of a soul revival. Not religious revival. Soul. Meaning You're gonna have a revival. This house is so cool. They broke this house up and put it into apartments. It's for sale. I'm sure it's quite a bit. 4,500 square feet, right on. So, the house is so cool. It's kind of like a villa. That's why I like it, because it's different. And it's totally out of place of this whole neighborhood. But look at how far it goes. I'm sure it's $1 million, if not more. Look at that. And they broke this over here into apartments. Pretty cool. So it's not going to be a long walk because I'm really cold. But I had to get outside because look at, we have no chemtrails. None. No chemtrails. So I had to come out. When there's no chemtrails, I am so happy. I feel my mood shift and I love it. And when there's chemtrails, then I have to walk inside or do my stair stepper. So you see my big coat on with 38 degrees. So anyway, and then we have a really great speaker. We have a great speaker. You know, I have two people I felt led to come on to our show, and I'm just letting it flow who we are to come on. And we have this great man, and I'm going to keep it a surprise right now. And he is a experiencer, and he has written a book. And I thought, you know, he's kind of a bigwig maybe, but I thought this is a cool house. This house belongs in Arizona. I thought, well, you know what? It can't hurt in asking if he will come. And hold on. If he will be on our show. Oh, what could he say? No? And that won't hurt my feelings because I don't know him. But he said yes. So we're going to have him on this month in January towards the end. And it gives us time. Hi. Gives us time to read his book and get prepared for him because he's going to be so full of information. It's going to be unreal. And I do believe him. I don't think if I didn't believe them, I wouldn't have them come on to our show. And he's actually took a lie detector test. And let me put this down for a second. And I thought that's kind of cool. You paid to take a lie detector test of what you believe of your experience. And it showed that he wasn't lying. So if that holds any clout for you people. Anyway, what else? Oh, and then we have, next month, we're going to have another experiencer. I found her on a meetup. She's psychic. And she is pretty cool. Let's go. Oh, it's got a family down there. I'm going to have to go a little bit longer. Everybody's out today because it's sunny, walking their dogs. Okay. Anyway, she is an experiencer, super psychic. So I went to her meetup. I've gone to her meetup a couple times, and actually Brad is a part of her meetup too. And she, sorry, I'm looking at the dogs. She is great. And so she gave a reading for everyone. And I asked her a question about, vague question. She nailed it. She nailed it. She nailed about the oracle cards and the books that I was doing this year and that the success. And I went, okay, girl, I like you. You know what you're talking about. So anyway, let me go up so I don't, we have someone talking here, so hold on a second.
And I'll be back the 13th, so I'm going to be around the whole weekend.
Okay. This house over here is one of my favorites. I love it. Okay, coming back. So, you've seen this before if you've gone to my live. And I haven't walked as much as I should be walking this whole year. So here I am at 38 degrees walking. And so my neighborhood's eclectic, hit and miss. You have like that $1 million villa, and then you have this, which is eclectic. Look at, they have a clock on. And anyway, I always like to come by here, not because to show you this, because the inside must be very interesting, but I want to show you this. That's what I want to show you. I've lived here 20 years, and this car has been out here for 20 years. It's so cool. You know what? They just don't make them like this anymore. You know? Just make sure I'm not going to get hit by a car. That thing. Yeah. And I think he does a little work on it here and there. But that's a part of history right there. Okay. Oh, my hand's getting cold. I really don't have gloves yet. I'm kind of fighting going into the winter, but so thankful. No snow. So thankful. I can't wait till I can move out of Boise to a warmer climate. I can't wait. Sorry guys that this is bouncy. I didn't put it on my stabilizer. So anyway, Unveiling the Truth 333. Go to that today. It's going to be, 2 o'clock my time on my new computer, my durable computer. Hopefully I have it all loaded. It was amazing. It like loaded itself. It was like, oh my gosh, this is so easy. So hopefully everything's set up. I was working on the backdrop and everything fell down. My curtains fell down this morning. It took me like a whole half hour to get everything back up. So, there's always something on the day. And I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas. It's going to be an experience next year. That's a good word for it. It's going to be an experience. And it's going to be a worth experience because you know what? You're ready. You're ready to experience it. You're ready. And you're waiting. I know so many people that are ready. And they're waiting. They're waiting to begin the voyage of the end. Well, not really the end. Maybe the beginning. Or maybe the continuum. And it's going to be interesting because the people are going to be part of it. It's not going to be government. Because our government, I keep hearing, is a void. Our government, these guys, our government is a void. And so, if you rely on them, you're relying on a shaky foundation. And so, if you want a strong foundation to rely on, oops, sorry, we're in the sun. You need to rely on yourself. Because that's going to be your foundation and strength. And your mind. So, guys, get yourself in alignment. Get yourself ready. Because the whole year is going to challenge you to see if you're ready. And if you're not ready, you're going to be on that shaky ground. And we don't want you there. And that's what we're trying to do, is promote you to lift you. I spent my last few years writing books fervently for you. So you're not on shaky ground. That you have some backup. That if you don't understand what you're going through, you have something you can read and fall back on and give you information. And we're trying to bring people forth into your life from Unveiling the Truth 333 to give you strength, purpose, meaning, understanding. And there is something more out there, let's go this way, than us and our everyday lives. Our everyday lives are just for survival, and for family and friends and community. But that's just to sustain us. Our everyday lives are to sustain what we need to sustain. And take care of what we need to take care of. And love who we need to love. And that's, I think, something that's going to be promoted next year is that love. We need to bring it back full force. We need to bring relationships back in a more meaningful detail. And I'm talking quiet because there's people here. And I think Brad and I would like to cover that on the relationships. And if you haven't read Adam's Echo, it's for men and women. I challenge you to do so because I think women will benefit it just as much as men do. I learned a lot, and we just have to get out of this social demon that is challenging us and trying to corrupt us and trying to bring our minds to their way, which is unsuccessful. We can't be unsuccessful anymore. We have to stop, and we have to stop letting people train our brains and show us what to do and how to be and how to look and how to live and who to love and who not to love and to not love and to change our gender and etc. etc. It just goes on. There is if you have my book, The Benevolent, if you go to the chapter of Zephyr's daughter, she will explain everything to you and on how we are to be and how the Pleiadians kept the sanctification of relationships alive. Because when we were here before, when the world began, we did everything different. Everything was different. The energy was different. The sky was different. The world was different. And it was because evil wasn't on solid ground then. And so now it's on solid ground. So what are we going to do about it? How are we going to push that back? How are we going to retrieve ourselves where we're the ones on solid ground and evil is on shaky ground? That's going to be our goal for 2026. So I gotta go get ready for the show. You guys have a good day. Tune in to Unveiling the Truth 333. It's going to be 2 o'clock my time, Eastern Standard Time. So we're going to be live. So the chat will be live. Both Brad and I will be watching the chat and bringing your questions forth to Morgan. And Morgan's someone that can heal you and can help you and can bring you out of darkness if need be and into the light and recognition. And it's not overnight. It's years. It's years of experience, you guys. And you have spent the last 5 years working on yourselves. And you're thinking, okay, then where do you go? Where do you go after you're done working with yourself? You're going to 2026. And 2026 is going to weed out the strong and the not strong. Peace out, guys. Love you. Thank you. See if I can figure out how to turn this thing off. Let's see. Hold on. I know you're facing my electrical grid. This is the park that the dogs love. And there's no one here because it's like 38 degrees. So, okay. That's so funny. It doesn't show me how to end it. So, peace out, guys. I'm going to just turn it off. Bye.